But hey, the dowry can't be turned down. You got to stash that cash in my own bank account for a little security. Speaking of money, Oldkin started to get a bit twitchy, but thankfully the girl didn't ask for too much. She only asked for 184,400. What's the math behind that? No math, just give or don't give. Of course, it's gotta be given. Dowry rules are rules, and she stayed quiet about it. It seemed that number had some mysterious power for her, or maybe she just sensed she was lowballing it. They made their vows, and with a thud, the legal stump came down. Oldkin was over the moon, but the girl was just a tad indifferent. Fireworks lit up the bridge, blooming brilliantly in the night sky. When Oldkin glanced over, her smile bloomed like a lotus. But as soon as Oldkin turned away, her smile vanished, and she stared blankly at the sky, her gaze sharpening. They sipped drinks on the stone bridge, waiting for dawn, reminiscing about the past and the reason for their present time. The first time was because my grandson came over to steal some grain. He even hit my dad. She shoved the guy into the mud for revenge, but slipped up, and the parents ended up broke. Thus, with Oldkin's guilt trip, she only got 10 years. But in those 10 years, her dad passed, and when she got out, her mum was at her wit's end. She got involved in trafficking, but discovered she had become the drug mule when the cops caught her. Subtitles: 17 years in addition to the prior decade. I spent a full 27 years in prison. Girl grasped Oldkin, saying her parents died in a DUI crash. The penniless driver got 5.5 years. She felt terrible, but a twist of fate happened. Her daughter went to the same school as me, and I helped her drop 2 pounds. As she reminisced, her gaze shifted. Oldkin stayed quiet. She simply held the girl's hand tighter. They didn't catch the sunrise, but instead got sunlight filtering through the clouds while standing atop her. Feeling the gentle breeze, they bared their vulnerabilities, and their distance shrank closer. On their way back, they faced the rain. Oldkin, weaker than the girl, got a fever soon after arriving home. The girl said she would go get her some medicine, but then she was yanked back. Long John, I'm feeling better now. Let's have a baby, she said, but the girl stayed silent, turning to stare intensely at Oldkin. She climbed over Oldkin, looking at him calmly. Her parents had told her about the 3 to 5 year rule on filial piety. She said she wasn't ready, pushing Oldkin away repeatedly, but he blocked her whenever she tried to leave. I've been trying to give you what you want. I only had this thought. You're the one who brought up having kids first. Just give me some more time. I don't know if I'm ready to be a mom. What if I'm not? I'm worried I wouldn't do a good job and would regret it. This irresponsible take ignited Oldkin's fury. Oldkin knew all her lies. He just couldn't let her fall into any more unfavorable situation. Oldkin found that door. A faint green light radiated from the room, and as he curiously opened it, the sight inside left him shocked. The girl rummaged through the room but couldn't find her things. Oldkin calmly stood up, as though he had anticipated all of this. Stop looking. I've got your ID and cards. They're safe with me. I'll return them after you have the baby. I've concealed them, no worries. They're not at home now. Give me my stuff back. The girl snapped back, but the previous funds had vanished into thin air. Oldkin saw through her deception. He knew she was here for money. Instead of defending himself, he mocked her. I just want your family to cut ties. I want you to not be at peace when you're kicking the bucket. When it came to his own parents, Oldkin started to tremble. After filthy words, he couldn't hold back, choking her while saying, I most regret my mum. Dad wants money from the daughter-in-law. Oldkin tried to grab it but got kicked away by the girl. He thought he could escape through the door, but was yanked back. Just as the door closed, a wail filled the room. The girl resisted. Oldkin dodged. She fled via the balcony but was stopped at the door. She was pinned on the table. Oldkin aimed for the wall, and just as her pants were being ripped off, the girl seized the vase from the table and smashed it down on him. Oldkin couldn't defend himself anymore. The girl kicked angrily at him but got her right foot caught. Oldkin yanked hard. She collapsed to the floor in pain, and in her daze, she noticed a sharp shard of glass nearby. It's the perfect weapon. She failed. Oldkin got first. Both kept shouting. Blood trickled down their hands, and when the girl woke up, she saw a wedding dress by her hospital bed, and they both pretended to play nice. Oldkin was scheming, revealing the girl's belongings, but she who lost her focus. While going through the discharge procedures, she unexpectedly slipped out of his sight. Oldkin has been desperately searching for her. That damned desire for control is driving him to agony. She recalled prison days, her kitchen cleaned for 20 plus years, and thought of a restaurant. Seeing the messy kitchen, old Kin couldn't bear it. Your kitchen's so dirty. Continue this and customers will vanish. I just want to help clean up. My services are free. Who are you? Are you crazy? She numbs herself with her hobbies.